No, the FAA has downgraded, okay, the CAM to Category 2, okay, and according to CAM, they wish to, for the next 12 months, they'll try their very best to go back to Category 1 or to be upgraded to Category 1. I mean, of course you can do it, and this is your objective. However, it's not, it's beyond your control. This is the audit by FAA. So you can always try your best, work hard and whatnot. But the reality now, you have the CAM has downgraded to Category 2, which is similar to those of Thailand as well as the Costa Rica and country like Ghana. Yeah, it's sad. I think there are shortcomings of regulators, as what mentioned by the FAA. Therefore, it is of utmost importance for the government, especially, to acknowledge these weaknesses and overcome it. What if one day China, India, EU, they also come to audit CAM? And then one of the immediate impact or repercussion of being downgraded by FAA is that you cannot increase or you cannot have more routes to US. If this happened to US under FAA, what will happen to other countries? And we have to take it seriously. We cannot say that business as usual, it will not affect our country. Bear in mind, transportation is one of the sector, or I would say is the catalyst to the economic growth. When our transportation sector grow faster, that means the business is good. So if you cannot have more routes to US and the big countries, just imagine, you think our country can export our goods as you wish? I mean, this is something that the government, especially the ministers, they should sit down and discuss and do the rectification. Whatever things need to be done, they have to do it immediately, so that for the next audit within 12 months, they can achieve Category 1. And now they give you all kind of promises, and they said, I will try my best for the next 12 months, we work very hard. That is what you hope, it's your fervent hope. It doesn't mean that it can be realized. It's subject to the audit by FAA.
But YB, so they mentioned in the PC yesterday that there were also a lot of things that need to be strategically transformed, like their structure and also their HR, and they had a lot of systemic problems.
That's why I said the shortcomings of the shortcomings of regulators. Yes, I know your question is, this is inherited from Barisan Nasional.
I didn't say it. I'm just saying that it was from previous years for a while.
No, my answer is very straightforward. Why during BN's rule, it was categorized as Category 1? As simple as that. And given whatever shortcomings that we have said, it was graded as Category 1. And under Pakatan now, after 18 months, you have been downgraded to Category 2. That's it. Okay? You just explain why. Don't tell me this is inherited from the previous government. Hey, people got sick of all these excuses. Right?
So since the flight was added from 2013 until...
Pardon?
So when the Honolulu flight was added from 2013 until 2019 now. So basically everything was run well for Category 1 under the purview of the previous administration.
Yes. But in case by coincidence, we just take over this government for the past 18 months. All this, you can find whatever excuses that you like. But the fact remains, it has been downgraded recently by FAA. Do something and rectify the problems, the shortcomings of the regulators. That should be the immediate task for the government to do.
They also hope to become a fully independent body, so basically to stray away from having government subsidies. What do you think about that, or CAM becoming a fully independent?
I am not in the government anymore.
Yeah, but
the government now should have wisdom to decide the best for CAM. They are the government. They can do it.
Do you have any views on whether they should be a fully independent body to be able to basically have legislative powers to, punish whoever is?
Do you think by elevating CAM as independent body, immediately you will get category 1. If it is, just do it. But I do not think it is only due to one reason. There are many shortcomings of regulators, as what you mentioned, the human resources and whatnot. So it is not only due to one reason. There are many reasons. So it's up to the government. I am no longer in the government. Let the government decide. We are not the government of the day. Let them decide. They have full wisdom. They should know what to do. Our objective, our ultimate goal is to gain back category 1 under FAA. That's all.